Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. If this is your first time being here, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. It's good to see you. My name is Zipporah and welcome to my channel. So today's video is something that I've been meaning to do for the longest time. So y'all know me, I'm just gonna get straight into the video. I'm gonna show you guys how I straighten my 4C hair. So I've been a straight hair natural since about 2019, which means I'm always using heat when I am, after I wash my hair. I try to keep it down to just once a month, so I'm not using a lot of heat. I have a lot of tips and tricks all about being a straight hair natural in some of my other videos, so make sure to check them out, and I'll link a few in the description box. But today's video is all about my straight hair routine. So it's taken me a minute to kind of find something that works. Over the past 2 years, this is what I've just been using as my staple. But before that, and before I became straight hair natural and heat trained, it was a struggle to straighten my hair. Every time I straightened my hair, I would use the heat, I would do all these things, and my hair would still end up just poofy. So I'm going to share with you guys my technique that I use now to straighten my hair. And I'll also share some tips and tricks along the way, but let's get started. Okay, so I started off with freshly washed hair. I do have a video on my channel on how I wash my hair. I still do it the same way. I use the Main Choice for my shampoo and my conditioner. And y'all know I'm a lazy straight hair natural, so I just keep it really simple, easy. I love the Main Choice for my hair. My hair just loves it. And as you can see, y'all, the curls are curling. The curls are curling. So yeah, so I use the Main Choice, so I wash my hair. So right now my hair is just washed with no product in it. So I'm going to start first. I let my hair dry just a little bit, so I'm actually going to spray some water in it to wet it just a little bit when I put these products in my hair. So I'm just going to spray. Get some water in there because I don't want to work on dry hair, and you'll see why in a minute. And it's really important that you are detangling your hair and that your hair is clean. Make sure that your hair is clean. I talk about always making sure that you're using a clarifying shampoo followed by a moisturizing conditioner, because you want clean hair. Dirty hair is just not, it's not the move. It's not gonna be as smooth, silky. So just make sure your hair is clean. So I have wet my hair. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my favorite 3 products in my hair, and then I'm going to detangle it, because you want to make sure that your hair is detangled. I did detangle in the shower, but I just, do like a detangle and then I part my hair in sections. So the first product that I use is the BioSilk 17 Miracle Leave-In Conditioner. This stuff is a staple. If you've been here before, I talk about this stuff all the time. So I'll just put this all up in my hair. I'm a lot more generous with this than I am with my other products. So I just make sure that it's all in my hair. And then I think the reason why, because like I said, I've been a straight hair natural since about 2019, and I really haven't had curl damage. And I think part of the reason why is because I am super protective of my hair. So I use 3 heat protectants. The leave-in conditioner has heat protectant properties in it, so that's my first leave-in, my heat protectant. And then of course I use my Garnier Fructis Flat Iron Perfector Straightening Mist. See if that will clarify. And you just use a generous amount of this. You don't want to use too much product in your hair. So because this is light, I like the fact that this is a light heat protectant. So that's about it. I think I did like 6-7 pumps, and this is throughout my whole hair. So I just try to get that all in there. Make sure it's all up in there. So you don't want to weigh your hair down, but you just want to make sure that it is distributed nice and evenly in your hair. So the last thing that I use, my tried and true, is my Chi Silk Infusion. I've tried so many other silk heat protectants, and I always end up just coming back to this. I don't know why. I guess it works for my hair. It works for me, so this is what I use for my heat protectant. So I put like a quarter size amount because it's going on my whole hair. You don't want to use too much of this, again, because part of the reason why my hair would end up stiff and dry is because I had too much product. So kind of to help with that, I put the product all over my whole hair instead of in sections, because I found when I was doing in sections I was putting too much in each section. And when I do just my whole hair at once, I'm able to kind of distribute it a lot more and use a lot less product. I don't know if that makes sense, but you know, that's what I've been trying to do. So, oh, I'm sorry, I did not show y'all, but it's kind of all gone. But I put about a quarter amount, and I put that all in my hair. Just try to just get into these strands. Just really get all the products in there together. Okay. Okay, so there we go. That's all the products I use. I don't use any more products after that. And then now what I do is I just split my hair into 4 sections. And then from there, I split those sections. Before I do like a twist in my hair when I do the sections, but before I do that, I make sure that I just detangle each section, because you don't want to be using heat or any type of, you don't want to be using any type of heat on detangled hair. So make sure I do it in 4 sections, although like when I'm doing the, oops, I know I'm gonna need to use my fingers. When I'm doing the actual like blow drying, the sections end up being a little bit smaller, but the base is 4 sections. So I got my hair, you can't really see it, but my hair is split into 4 sections. And then so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just detangle each section, twist it, and then after that I'm going to start the blow drying process. When you're detangling, you always want to start from the bottom and work your way up. Like I said, your hair should already be detangled at this point, but this is, because my hair is 4C and it's super curly, it just gets easily detangled even if it's just when it's sitting in its natural state, because the curls are so tight. So I always make sure that before I hit this hair with the blow dryer, I'm doing one last detangle. And then combing through this hair also helps, you know, just distributing all that product that I had put in my hair. So we are just combing through, detangling. Then once that's done, splitting it and stretching it out. And then we're gonna get into the blow dry. So let's talk about this, because blow drying is the most important, well, it's like one of the most important steps, because if you don't get a good blow dry, you're not gonna get a good straighten. And so when it comes to blow drying, I like to use the blow dry brushes. I started off with the Revlon blow dry brush, which is like the paddle brush version, which I liked. I love that brush, especially when I first found it, because it made blow drying so much faster. But then I felt like it wasn't as sleek still after I finished the blow dry. It was still like really, really puffy, and I wanted a more smoother finish. So y'all, then I found their paddle brush version. This thing is life-changing. This thing is life-changing. I love this brush, really smooth finish, but with this, I just get, let's just say I'm satisfied with these results. I'm very happy with these results. And I'm gonna show you guys how I use that. When it comes to the blow dry, you want to make sure that you're doing it in smaller sections. So when I'm doing this blow dry, I am going to start with one section here. And so I'm going to split this section even smaller. So we're going to start off with this. So the trick with this brush is that you want to make sure that you are rotating it while you are blow drying. That's how you get that sleek finish. I'm going to demonstrate that when I do my blow dry, but because it's going to be loud, you're not going to hear me talking. So you just want to make sure that you are, I always start at the ends and then I work my way into that round motion that's really just going to keep that hair nice and sleek. So, and another thing, when you're blow drying, like y'all, don't tell on me when I tell you this, because some people are not gonna like it, but if you have coarse hair, like I said, I have 4C hair. If you have coarse hair, you have to use high heat. You just have to if you want to get a sleek finish. And also if you don't want to damage your hair by using a lot of heat, because when you're end up having like low heat, then you end up having to use a lot more heat and more heat and more heat to try to achieve the result you want, and then you damage your hair. And that's also why, like I said, I use those 3 heat protectants in my hair. And I love them because they're lightweight as well, but you have to use high heat. I use high heat in my flat iron, and then I use high heat in my blow dry because I want a sleek finish. So yeah, so let's get into blow dry. Okay, so here's the result of that blow dry. As you can see, the hair is just smooth, silky, shiny. That's what I love. And another reason why I love this round brush is because it gets to the root. Like the other brush I found I couldn't get like to the root of my hair, and so with this one I can just really get into that root and straighten it out, and that makes a big difference. So I'm just gonna finish up my hair and then come back with the straighten. Let's see, I'm gonna see how long this takes me. So 136. We gonna time this because I am curious to see how long this is gonna take. So we are going to start this timer to see how long this blow dry process works. So I'm just gonna get going. Okay, so I finished blow drying my hair. So that took me 20 minutes and 15 seconds. And so this is the process I would use if I'm trying to like really like straighten my hair. If I wasn't trying to straighten my hair, like have it like make sure it lays really, really flat, then I probably would have just used the brush and just, you know, done like that. And that probably takes me about 15 minutes. Because I'm trying to make sure that my hair lays flat, I am spending a lot more time on it. So, and I can already tell that my ends need a cut. And I don't like to cut my ends myself. I like getting a professional to do it. But I might trim just a little bit because you don't have cut ends, your hair is gonna look raggedy when you straighten it. So I might just clip a little bit of the ends, but yeah, we'll see. So let's move on to the last step, which is the straightening. Okay, so I did end up doing just like a light trim because I felt like I needed to. Anyway, so we're gonna get into the straighten. So as I told you guys before, I use high heat when I'm straightening my hair, and I use my tried and true. I only use Babyless hair straighteners. It has been the only hair straightener that I feel like has really straightened my hair. And when I was using like the cheap hair straighteners, it was one, messing up my hair, damaging my hair, and then I just wasn't getting a sleek finish. So that's an essential part of the process. You have to use high quality tools, otherwise you will damage your hair and you won't get a sleek finish. So I always recommend Babyless tried and true, and I am using 450 heat on my hair because if you guys don't know already, I only do one pass on my hair and that's it. This is the only time I'm using a hair straightener in my hair for the whole month. So I just do one pass and that's it. So make sure it's hot, because if you're using like at 200 degrees, then you're gonna be having to do another pass, another pass, another pass to get the same results. So you might as well just do it once, y'all. And again, you know, don't tell nobody I told y'all that. And then what I do is you always want to have something to chase it with. So now I use the comb when I want a more sleeker finish to chase it as I am straightening my hair. So that's it, you guys. We have reached the final step, and I'm going to show you guys how I do that and then finish it off. And yeah, let's get to it. I'm going to split my hair again. I'm just going to use my fingers to split my hair into sections. It just makes life easier. You don't have to split your hair. You can just do it all at once, but I like to work in sections. Okay, so when you're straightening your hair, you want to use, when you want a sleek finish, you want to use just small sections, tiny sections. So I always just do a quick comb through to make sure it glides. So I put this underneath like this, and then I take, well, let me make sure it's ready. Child, we don't want no flat iron that is not heated up. Okay, so then I take my flat iron, hold it right there at the edge, then I just slowly bring that down. And like I said, y'all, one pass. So I'm gonna show you guys that again. Again, we're making sure we're using small pieces. Yeah, I'm sorry, where I live it is so loud. So just a quick comb through. So you put the comb, usually put it right here, just like this. Then I bring this here, chase it real slow. Alright, you guys, so I have finished the back. Try to show you as best as I can. So now I'm going to go ahead and finish this off. Alright, so I am back with the finished results. So, like I said, you guys, this routine has really helped me keep my hair straight. So, this is what I do just once a month. If I'm feeling lazy, I'll alternate and I'll go to a hair salon. Always find somebody that specializes in natural hair and read reviews. Make sure to read reviews. But if you want to try this yourself, hopefully these tips helps you. Also, I'm glad I did clip my ends, because you want to make sure that you have your ends clipped so it gives like a nice clean finish. Obviously my clipping was a little rough, so I'm gonna make sure I go to the salon and have her just like clean it up a little bit more. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys the back. This is what the back is looking like. And because my hair is heat trained, I don't worry too much about humidity because it doesn't revert as quickly. And so that just takes a little bit of time to build up when you're heat trained. But like I said, I am okay doing this process once a month if it allows me to just have that freedom to not have to worry about my hair all the time. And that's the reason why I became a straight hair natural. I share more of that in my videos, but I also share a little bit about what I do to my hair at night in some other videos. And also I'll just tell you guys real quick. So it all just depends on the look I want. Sometimes I'll split it down the middle and put it into 2 bantu knots if I want more of like a wavy look. If I just want it straight, which I usually don't wear it straight too often or too long, then you just gotta wrap it. Or if you've been on TikTok, you've seen the trend where you use the pantyhose to put it in there. Or I like to braid it and just have this really pretty wavy hair. So it all just depends on what I'm feeling, but I always make sure to have a scarf to lay down the front of my hair so that my hair is laid at all times, no matter what style it is. So yeah, I hope these tips were helpful. If you have any questions about this process, let me know in the comment section. If you have any questions, tips, anything like that, feel free to let me know and I will be down there answering those questions for you. Make sure to like this video and subscribe if you like these type of videos. And otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys find this helpful. I'll see you guys next time.
I could be running around chasing you.